So I'm absolutely delighted that the Bringing the Archive Home project has begun in earnest. The Meridian Trust is working in collaboration with the Library of Tibetan Works and Archives in Dharamsala, and this project really is the culmination of 30 years of work. It all started around a year ago when Meridian Trust's founding trustees Jeff Dukes and Greta Jensen flew to Dharamsala to meet Geshe Lakdor, who is the director of the Library of Tibetan Works and Archives. Meridian trustees were absolutely delighted to find out that Geshe Lakdor and the library would really welcome to work on a collaborative project, and that was really the seeds for the project.
Meridian has a wonderful collection of films during the now past more than 30 years, and the Meridian Trust, deciding to make all its archive available at the library, I think is a great recognition for the library that what we have been doing for the last many years.
So after a year's project development, in May of this year, Kasia Punzok, Meridian's digital archive manager, and Dave Barnard, our technical advisor, flew to India. With them, they took a hard drive with 3,000 hours of footage on it. They also took computer equipment, and they were able to deliver this to the Tibetan Library of Works and Archives in order to set the project up.
Since our Meridian Trust have lots of old recording since they maybe more than 30 years back, they have old recordings there, and I hope this collaboration will be successful. Though the project is only for 1 year, we need to edit it, restore, and then uploading everything on the internet, and people could just access it.
So during the week's training in Dharamsala, Meridian's digital archive manager, Kasia, was able to train the two new editors that we had, Jampal and Karma, wonderful, young, enthusiastic editors that have been brought in as part of the project. They're now committed to work for a year. So Kasia's role really was to train them, to introduce them to Meridian Trust Archive, to show them how we store the 3,000 hours. There was a whole workflow that had to be introduced, and given the footage in our archive, many of it's very old, it's 30 years old, and now with modern technology that's a lot that can be done in order to fix the audio, to fix the colour, and to really produce the best quality films that we can before we make them available to a global audience. It was a really wonderful training experience for Meridian Trust, and we were delighted that at the end of it the editors felt very comfortable. There was a real sense that the work was clear, and we are really happy on our return to the UK to see that the work is actually in flow. Editing has already started. The fruits of our labour are already, we're beginning to see those. And so really, over the next year, we hope to have the entire archive online.
We have been working together in many areas in the past also. So this, special effort to come together and share the collection, I think will help not only the two organizations, but more importantly, people who will be studying and exploring the richness of Tibetan culture and religion, which is so nicely preserved in these archives of films.
We have worked with the library many times before. We have a very good relationship with them, and it was something very important for us at the Meridian Trust, because we feel that this body of work that we have created is actually of benefit for the Tibetans, and it was very important, this idea of bringing the archive home, that we really want to make this footage not only available to a global audience, but really specifically that it is accessible to Tibetan people. So having a digital copy of the archive actually housed in Dharamsala in the Library of Tibetan Works and Archives, not only does it achieve having a safety copy, but it also allows access to that footage right in the heart of the Tibetan community in exile. So we're absolutely delighted that the project started, and we really can't wait to share footage that's never been seen before. We're so excited to unveil the wealth of wisdom and knowledge in our archive, and hope that is of benefit to everybody who has an interest. So absolutely heartfelt thanks to everybody who's been involved in this project, and we have great hopes for it.